guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be all about my Nanowrimo and Preptober bullet journal spreads. I am so excited for Nanowrimo, and Preptober is my favorite time of the year. First of all, I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. And also, Preptober is all of the fun and excitement and community and inspiration and motivation of Nanowrimo, but without the stress of actually having to write 50,000 words. So it is my favorite time. Also, I'm a major planner, so it is super fun for me. Without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys how I have it set up in my bullet journal. First, I have my Preptober checklist. Hi, Ripley. I wanted to keep it really basic, but still kind of festive. So I have a typewriter font, and I used the Nanowrimo colors, the blue and the brown. So first I have my basics. Picking a story idea, I did. Signing up on nanowrimo.org, I did. The site is still pretty buggy. They've made a lot of changes, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll get better. And setting up my bullet journal, which you're about to see. Under plotting, I have synopsis, outline, character sheets, planning worksheets, world building, map, and topics to research. This one, I'm not checking it off until I'm as done as I'm going to get with it. So I have a rough outline, I know basics on my characters, stuff like that, but I don't want to check it off unless it's done. So the only one that I actually have done is the synopsis, which I'm going to read for you, just so that you, know what my story is. A girl who was raised by witches learns that she was actually taken as part of a deal between her mother and the powerful coven, riches and success in exchange for her firstborn child. She runs away to find her mother and get revenge on the witches, but discovers that her mother was actually the one who suggested the payment. Now plans have changed and she's out to sabotage all the success that she was traded for. Because I like witches and revenge, and I think it's just going to be kind of dark and angsty and really, really fun. Next, I have my YouTube category. So I have planning videos, filming ahead, and looking into write-ins. As far as planning videos go, I'm going to try to do videos every day in the month of November. My channel, I try to keep kind of 50-50 between BookTube and AuthorTube. Obviously, NaNoWrimo is the big time of year for AuthorTube, so I am going to have mostly writing videos. But for the people that are more here for the BookTube side of things, I want to make sure I have enough content for them so they're not, having nothing to watch on my channel in November. I'm thinking as of right now that my Wednesday and Sunday videos will be mostly BookTube, and then the other 5 days a week will be writing vlogs or other nano-type videos. So I'm going to plan a couple of those, and I want to film ahead a little bit because that'll just help me be a little more organized and have a little more free time in November. Also, when I was doing my most day vlogs back for camp, it really helped me to have a couple videos pre-filmed to just kind of have in my back pocket for if there was a day that I either ran out of time or something went wrong and I couldn't film something, have those kind of prepared ahead of time. As far as write-ins go, you'll know that I love AuthorTube write-ins. They are the most inspirational thing. I get so much writing done, so I want to participate in as many as possible. My work schedule will probably be changing within the next couple weeks, so I don't actually know what I'll be available for, but I want to at least have a list so I can try to see as many as I can. Under bullet journal, which is all checked off, I have a writing calendar, a word count tracker, and a sprinting log. I'm not going to go into details because I'm going to actually show you guys that in a second. And then for other, I have letters to myself, Pinterest board, plan my rewards, and clean my desk. Letters to myself I've actually crossed off because I started writing them and then it just wasn't doing it for me. So I decided to change my mind and I X'd those out. Pinterest board I did. I don't usually use Pinterest boards, but I decided just maybe as a little bit something extra to try it. Planning my rewards. I have a 50 pack of Mars bars and a 30 pack of Reese's Halloween candy. I decided for every 1,000 words I get a Mars bar. Every day that I sit down and write, I get a Reese's. Basically, that way I'm making sure that I'm writing enough and that I'm at least trying to write every day. As far as cleaning my desk goes, my desk is kind of tidy right now, but I want to wait kind of last minute to do that one to make sure that my desk is spotless by November. Moving over here, I have my write-in calendar. I haven't filled it in yet because I just want to wait a little bit longer and I want to see how many people are doing them so I can make sure that I have enough room. I'm thinking of doing color coding and stuff like that, but I just have it prepared for when I do get ready to fill it in. Then I have my sprinting log. This is something that I've seen other people do and I've wanted to try it, I just haven't yet. So this is my kind of example one. So I have the date, whose channel it's on, the other hosts, and then sprints, like first sprint, this many minutes and this many words, second, this many minutes, this many words, etc. And then total, I have the first one will be how many minutes I actually spent sprinting, the second one will be how long the actual stream was, and then total words written from sprints and total words total. Because a lot of times I finish up and I write a little bit while we're chatting, so I want to be able to have both of them tracked there, and then I'll just go from there. Depending on how much I use this, I might need both pages. If not, I'll just doodle something here, but I wanted to leave it blank just in case. And then I have my word count progress and words per day. So for word count progress, I have every 1,000 words, and I'm just gonna color it in for every milestone I hit. I really like the Nanowrimo graph, and I was gonna do a graph in my journal, but I decided that I didn't need 2 graphs, and this would just be a different way to see my progress. And finally, I have words per day. So I have all 30 days in November. Then I have a Roald Dahl quote that I love. You'll never get anywhere if you go around what-ifing like that. I feel like that really sums up Nano. And then I have the little Nanowrimo helmet and shield here, a very simple version of it. But underneath that is my key. So any day that I write less than 500 words, I'll color it in red, 501 to 1000 orange, etc., etc. For the smaller numbers, I did every 500, and then once I reached 2000, since the goal is 1666 every day, I jumped by thousands. This I think will be really fun because then I can look at which days I struggle and which days I'm really on point with. I always like looking at my graph to see what days have the big jump, but I think this will just be an easier way to see it because I know that like midway through week 2 is when I start to hit my slump, but being able to see it and also be aware of it will be really helpful. And I think also just seeing like, oh, I've had 3 days in a row that I only wrote 1,000 words. I think will just help me like be aware of it so I can focus on it a little bit more. And I just wanted to have this here because I didn't want the key showing at all times. So yeah. So that is all I have for my bullet journal for today. I didn't want to go too crazy and have too many different spreads. I was gonna do some of my actual prepping spreads in here, but I already have it typed up on my computer and written in my notebook. So I thought that also writing it in my bullet journal would be a little bit too redundant. But I think this will be really helpful for keeping me on track, keeping me motivated and excited, and this will just help me have such a great Nanowrimo. So if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button to let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with how November, Nanowrimo, and my other videos actually go. And I put a link to my Nanowrimo profile in the description, so feel free to add me as a buddy because I find that so much fun and really motivational to like follow along with other people. And I find Nanowrimo is really just all about the community. Like, writing is such a solitary act that having a bunch of Nanowrimo buddies on the website just reminds me that we're not alone, we're all struggling through the same thing together, and I don't know, I find it really helpful. So please add me as a buddy, I would love to see that. So I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, have a great day. Bye!